So my name is Alissa Dunaway.
I know you have memories of the fall festival and May Days. Boy, just a great kickoff. It's got to be exciting for a year or two after you go through it the first time and you make some perfections and kind of make a few changes here and there and go with what made the first one great.
Yeah, most definitely. That's exactly how we're doing it. And that's how we've kind of had the motto this entire thing, because we are a pretty young group of people. I'm 28. My husband is the president. He's 31, and the vice president is also 31. And we all are just kind of going with the flow. We're doing what we think is best, and then when we learn lessons, we're like, okay, let's fix it, make it better next time. So, and this year feels amazing. We feel really, really confident in how everything's going to go.
It's kind of a neat dynamic because you remember, again, some of the big festivals of the past. I mean, Brett Eldridge, right before he exploded onto the scene, and I guess you were at the edge of high school, and so you kind of have, it works over the generations of Meredosia, but, again, putting that younger imprint on the event and kind of going forward from there.
Yeah, most definitely. We still do throughout the year other events, and we still do like our burgoo in the fall. And because we knew we didn't want to have a fall festival because the burgoo is a lot of work. And so we thought, well, we'll make that an event on its own because the community loves burgoo. That is something that everybody was asking for, and so we were like, well, we have to do that. So we do that. And yeah, exactly. We just we still do things we know the community's going to like, but we also try to spice it up a little bit, and also kind of make things a little cheaper for everyone as well. Because when you go to massive county fairs and things like that, things get really expensive fast, and we're kind of trying to gear more towards our town, our little tiny town, and make it as cheap as possible for everybody.
And you've got the pageant, and how is that progressing as far as contestants, and how many contestants do you have in the mix?
Yeah, wonderful. Last year we had, I think, 11 or 12 total contestants, and there was only one little mister, and there was only one queen. So this year we have a total of 23 contestants, and there's 4 queen contestants, there's 4 or 5 little mister contestants, and a bunch in between. So we decided to open it up to all age groups this year. Last year there was like a couple years in between, and we thought we're a small community with not a lot of kids, so we want to make it available for everyone so we can also kind of make it larger, and it worked really, really well. So we're really excited to have that.
Well, I know Meredosia, you pull together the Doge to help each other out in time of need, and I understand the pageant. Special opportunity to help Jacob Brown and his family. I know that the loss of his house, that hit a nerve for a lot of people.
Most definitely, yeah. And it's so hard. In our small community, it's like everybody knows everybody, and of course, we know Jacob really well, and he has the 2 daughters, and they lost everything, including their dog in the fire. And me, myself, personally, can't imagine what that would be like, and, that's how everyone here feels. So I think it was only maybe the next day, and we talked to him, and he was like, no more clothes right now, because, everybody just came together and was like, hey, here's all this stuff, whatever you need, and he was able to get clothes and, hygiene products, like daily use type of things, and so he's really happy about that, and we are too. That's amazing, but he still does have to, get a home at the end of the day to live in, so he's planning on rebuilding, and we're all just kind of trying to pitch in to, help him get that going for him and his kids.
The second annual May Days Festival, one of the things that looks a lot of fun is the baby contest, and boy, you have great participation there, it appears.
Yes. Last year, honestly, we had really good participation with it last year, too. I think it's about the same number-wise. That, for us, is so fun because, it's hard to get babies. It's hard to, include babies in a lot, especially those little ones under 2. And so it kind of helps get them. And then it helps the community to, like, kind of learn about everybody else and kind of be like, oh, well, that's who belongs to so-and-so, and that's so fun. And then they get to vote for each other. And it's it's honestly a lot of fun, and everybody really enjoys it. Last year, we didn't have a main stage there. All of our entertainment kind of brought their own. And so this year we'll have a main stage. So I'm excited to be able to announce the winners and, like, get photos there at the festival and things like that. So that's something we were able to kind of bring this year that we weren't last year.
Yeah, I know 90% of these pageants, baby contests, they have a jar and businesses and everything else, and there's certainly fun there and a great promotional tool, but I can imagine actually people getting to vote day of on the grounds and then people watching it like, oh, no, somebody's getting ahead. It's almost like the silent auction phenomenon at a trivia night.
No, it's so true, though. It really is. And if you get a grandpa of a little baby girl seeing that somebody else might have a little more money, they definitely start throwing it in there. They're very competitive when it comes to their grandkids. So it's a lot of fun to watch.
Well, you guys have a carnival, and for a 2-year-old festival, that's impressive because I know there are festivals and homecomings that said, hey, we lost our carnival, and I know having one down the road, over in Beardstown is certainly, I'm sure, helpful, but having a carnival is a big achievement for a 2-year-old event because I think that's why we don't see that many 2-year-old events out there.
Yeah, I really can't agree more. When we came into this, we thought, well, we definitely want rides. Like, of course, that's something that we're geared towards, but then we didn't realize how hard it was to get rides. And, obviously we thought it would be expensive, but not nearly what it really is. And so when we started to ask around that first year, we weren't really even sure if we were going to be able to provide a ride at all because we weren't able to get with Connor Amusements in Beardstown. They had a contract prior with some other people. So we had to go through someone in Peoria, and they were extremely expensive, and we were only able to get a couple rides. And so we knew that was a goal. From the end of last year, we thought we have to have more rides. And we are so fortunate to have Connor Amusements because they're kind of the ones that helped us figure out how we could make this free to the public in addition to having a huge carnival. Without it just being a couple rides and it's free, we wanted to have 5 rides and the bounce house, and then he has this game trailer, he has this funnel cakes trailer, the whole shebang, and it also not be $50 a kid to ride all day, things like that. We didn't want it to be like that, and they worked so well with us to get that set up. So we're really fortunate to have them this year.
And you got some pretty good live music too, a double bill.
Yes, we're really excited. We've gotten a lot of really good feedback. The Brandy Kristen band is a huge. Everybody's like, "Oh, we love them! Oh, we love them!" So that's amazing to hear from the person who books the entertainment, because I'm like, "Oh, thank God!" So that's amazing. And actually, one of I think he's the bass player. His wife is from Meredosia, so we're kind of excited for that too.
I know in a small town where you don't always have like a ton of the big corporate businesses maybe are down the road have seen the value of Meredosia folks going to Jacksonville businesses or whatever, but boy, you've had a great run as far as getting sponsors for the event.
Yeah, we really have. We knew going into last year that we would need it. This year we had a way better idea of who and how much we, actually needed to have, because, having those rides last year, and we weren't really sure if we were going to be able to get 1 or 2. It was just kind of hard. And this year we knew this is how much we need. We know who's much more giving and all of that. So we were able to really direct who we wanted to ask and how much. And it was really fortunate for us. And over this last year, since last May Days, we really made a lot of relationships with our banks and, Dot Foods. It's just progressed today. I foresee it just doing nothing but getting better from here on out as well. And our vice president, she really took initiative this year to contact other businesses that we hadn't been in contact with. She made a 200-page list of people, and we just kind of went at it.
The welcome booth isn't just, hey, where is the such and such food item?
Right.
I mean, you start off almost like a game show atmosphere right there at the welcome booth.
Yes. And so we have attendance prices, which are free. You just come to the welcome booth, you check out the baby contest, you can sign up for the attendance price, you can buy 50/50 tickets, and we also have lots of information on other things happening in town there at the welcome booth too. We want our boat club and other places, they do a lot, and we want to promote them too, so we have that there. And those attendance prizes are free every hour. I have Nights Action Park prizes, I have flea market prizes, I have a lot of cool stuff, so yeah, that'll be fun too.
Well, I mean, these festivals are all about a great food, and boy, you are loaded. I mean, you pulled out all the stops, and not just food, but boy, people who have a little fun putting the food out there. I mean, the brain freezers and all that good stuff.
Yes. So last year we had one food truck, and we had our food, which we do a fish fry, and that was the only food, and everybody sold out by, I think, 3 p.m. So this year we were able to get, brain freezers, which is much more of like, the drinky fun, ice cream, snow cone, that part. We have crab rangoon, we have the taco, we have a pulled pork, we have everything, and then we still do our fish fry as well, where we do buffalo and catfish. So yeah, we really got it covered across the board. I'm really excited about it. And Cotter Amusements has their funnel cake, corn dog, lemonade shake-up. So, you still get to go get your lemonade shake-up and your corn dog if that's what you're into. So, we're super excited about that.